G'day guys, it's the Aussie Rana. Bit more philosophical on this one, so welcome to the jungle. Guess what? Today I'm going to think about the word safety. What does the word safety mean to you? Does the word safety mean that you have a right to not be ever afraid, not ever have to deal with things that are nasty and horrible in this world? Or does safety to you mean you do your best to ensure that you come to no harm? Well, personally, I believe in the second one. The second one to me is far more important. I still have the right as an individual to make my choices, and if I put myself in a dangerous situation, that's fine. That's my choice to be in that situation. However, the first meaning of safety is what we are seeing today all over the world, whether it be government level, whether it be feminist level, social activism. It's all about safety. But it's the first meaning. It's the wrapped up in cotton wool style of safety. It's I expect somebody else to make sure that I'm always safe. I don't get to hear a dissenting opinion. Blame everybody else for you looking after yourself, basically, or lack thereof. For example, in feminism, there's a few women out there who will claim that men shouldn't rape. Now, I agree with that premise. Men should not rape. No one should rape. Rape is disgusting and terrible. To me, it's the second worst crime next to murder itself. I have no time for it. And those people who commit those acts are despicable. However, blaming every man for the actions of few, once again, is ridiculous. But it's in the name of safety. Women should always be safe. It isn't a case of going, well, if you put yourself into a dangerous situation and you're not carrying a pepper spray in your handbag or whatever it is, or you don't go out and learn martial arts, as much as it's horrific that it's happened to you, you didn't take the necessary precautions to be safe. No one is ever safe. 100% of the time. You can't be safe. Every time you drive your car, you're not safe. In fact, you are far more likely to die in a car accident than most other ways of dying in our society. Sure, we take precautions, don't we? I mean, we've got crumple zones in cars, we've got seat belts, we've got all these wonderful little devices within the cars to help us. But you can't stop car accidents occurring. So why do these people want safety at all costs? Why do they want safety against somebody else's differing opinion? The truth is, they don't want safety. If they wanted safety, they certainly wouldn't be supporting Islam, especially if you're a feminist, supporting Islam and Sharia nations and defending at the moment they're defending the rights of countries like Iran. If you're a feminist, you should be absolutely castigating Iran against their practices with women. Pakistan, they're going off about Pakistan. My God, there's honour killings every fucking day where the families of a woman perceive that the woman hasn't done the right thing and they'll just kill her. Battery acid thrown on faces. Somalia, female genital mutilation, cutting clitorises off little baby girls. If you support this and you're a feminist and you think that these are good things, well, I'm sorry, you're not a feminist. You're a masochist. Safety is about precaution. Safety is about ensuring you have done your best to make sure that you're safe in any given situation. But now, because of all these calls for safety, now the government's taken over the safety thing, haven't they? Work safe. Now, it's good that they want people to be safe on a work site, but I've been on many building sites and I've had to do dangerous things. You know why? Because sometimes you don't have a choice. So you take a calculated risk. You make sure you're as safe as you can be, and you just take your calculated risk. But then you've got, the whole idea of women should, and so only if a women, mind you, should be safe from domestic violence. How are you going to police that? How are you going to police that? You can't. And there's already laws against it. It's just ridiculous. These people just want their idea of safety. They just want everybody else to make sure they are safe. Can't do it. I'm sorry, you can't do it. Now, it's a tragedy and it's a horror if someone is murdered. It's a tragedy and it's a horror if someone is raped. It is a tragedy and a horror that somebody is abused with domestic violence, because it doesn't just affect the person getting hit, it affects the entire family. It's a horror. No one denies this. But you are ultimately responsible for your safety, not the government. Government's not responsible for your individual safety, because that takes away individual agency. That takes away liberty. That takes away freedom. You know, I was watching, I forget her name, but there was a feminist I was watching who said back in the 60s, you know, whenever they were told that they couldn't go out after 11 o'clock at night, they rallied against that. No, we deserve the right to choose, to determine, even if that's to put ourselves into danger. We have the right to be out there and do our thing. We are strong people. And these days they're all going, oh, no, we want a safe space. Weakness. Pathetic. Even as a kid, my mum would teach me to go out and make my own mistakes, make my own mess. You know, my dad would teach me, you're not going to get sympathy if you do something stupid and get hurt. Well, why did you do it? What have you learned? These are things that breed strong people. If somebody calls your name, sticks and stones and broken bones, and fuck you. Safety. If you give the government the keys to our individual welfare and our individual safety, you're going to lose your individual liberty and your individual agency. You're just going to lose it. So please understand, safety is your choice. If you wish freedom, then you're going to have to accept the fact that there are horrible people out there who will want to do you harm, male or female, by the way. You are responsible for your safety, not the government. I'm the Rant Nozzy. Hooray. And get fucked. Fuck you. Until next time, people. Have a good one. G'day guys, it's the Rant Nozzy. Hey, did you like this video? Comment down below. Like the video? Share? And most importantly, subscribe. I'll catch you later.